Hey kids, welcome to another Glen Yaps episode. Been a little bit since I've had a chance to get down here and yap. Just a quick one today. I had some people message me on my Facebook channel, excuse me, about the upcoming Windows upgrade, the Windows 10 to Windows 11. These are musicians asking what my studio, what I'm doing. I'll be honest, my studio runs all Windows products. This downstairs studio runs Windows, and the upstairs computer, where I do some editing, that's also Windows. I will not be upgrading. This one down here in this studio, I've not upgraded probably in 2 years. It's offline. It doesn't need any upgrading for securities and stuff. It's totally offline. The studio computer down here works perfect. My recording studio is basically for my products, my music, having fun with it. It's for song creation. I'm not a schooled, full-blown engineer doing shit for other people. I'm strictly having fun with it, with the musical instruments I have, creating sounds, uploading them to public forums, and just letting them go. So I learned a long time ago. I had a friend who I do a lot of songwriting with. He was one of these, probably still is, that love to upgrade all the time, have the latest and greatest software within the computer. The problem I have with that is the upgrades started killing off some of the third-party plugins that I use in my studio. Like a lot of native instrument stuff from the early days, I love. And I found that it wouldn't run on these new upgrades, and it was getting kicked out. And my whole sole purpose of a recording studio is to create music, period. Not fight and lose my hair over upgrades that are not compatible with other things that I love to use. So I swore back then I'm never going to upgrade, and you know what? Life has been great. A lot of the features in the new upcoming upgrades are security based. I understand that. Probably AI is part of that. I have no interest in AI whatsoever. Down here in my studio, it's a labor of love. It's simple. I still use an analog board. For those who ask, I use a Mackie 32 channel, the 8 bus 32 channel board. I love the board. It's got the meter bridge. I've done a video on this, and by all the reactions to that video, which is I think over 2,000 something views on that, many are in the same boat as me. They just want to write songs, use the gear they have, and not be held back by a corporate company that really might have some good intentions behind it, but it's just a lot of work for us guys with studios on limited budgets to continue to upgrade and lose stuff we had because it's not compatible. There are some I know that might be switching formats, like going to Mac, and I believe the one is it the M1? I'm not sure. It's been years since I used Mac. My Mac experience was not a good one with Cubase many years ago. I personally hated it. Although I loved the Photoshop graphic thing because I'm into graphic art design. But I'll be honest, PC rules when it comes to third party software. It just rules. There's so much third party stuff out there, whether it be games or graphic art design and even music stuff. There's just more options. And there are a lot of free options, which I really love. I found some great soft synth programs for totally free online that I use in the studio to this day. So, the computer upstairs is a more modern Windows version. It's a modified gateway computer. I believe this one's, if I remember right, is a modified gateway computer. They run flawlessly. I don't have any issues when I'm doing recording. I have issues with the one upstairs because it's online and the issues are related to being online. But I don't store anything up there. That's just for odd editing jobs, or if I've got simple ideas that I come up with while I'm watching TV, I can grab a guitar or the bass or a small keyboard that I have up there. I can just grab them. They're already hooked up to an interface, 4-channel interface. It's just to get my idea down. I take the idea on a thumb drive, come down here, work on it. So no, I will not be upgrading. As for my internet service for just screwing around online, weighing the options of just going with a laptop with the modern Windows system on it, but not sure at this point. All I know is the computer that I use upstairs online that has all my again my recording DAW software. There are a few on that computer. I will just take it offline and use it as a standalone. I've basically had it up to here with the upgrades. It's not working in my favor, and like I say, some of the plugins I've used are just not compatible. The one computer upstairs is, like I say, updated more than this one here because of the security thing and because of having to do online purchases and stuff. But I'm just going to take it offline and possibly just use a laptop that I buy with modern the modern software. Everybody can talk about this and flip-flop it around, but that's my decision. This studio, like I said, hasn't been updated in 2 years and it works flawlessly. I've not had issues at all. The one upstairs had a few clinkers, but not related to the recording. It was one of their upgrades, and it was basically to do with internet. And that one upstairs, music-wise, I don't do anything online for music except if I'm uploading a video to YouTube. So if worse comes to worse, I do all my stuff on these computers. This one here in the studio, or the soon-to-be disengaged one. I'll just stick the thing on a thumb drive, transfer it over to the laptop, and then post it onto the YouTube. But I will not, I repeat, will not go through the upgrade horrors and the battle of wits to make my old software compatible and work properly with new updates on Windows. I will not go through that ever again. I hate it. Just when you get something good going, they update and it F's it all up. And I know people out there have gone through the same thing. So I'm just making music, creating music. I don't want to be the world's top engineer. I'm a musician. First and foremost, I want to create and write songs. I want to record those songs. Put them online. That's it. That's my life right there. Just have fun with that. Throwing that spike in the works of having to upgrade was and has been so annoying. So that's my option. If I switch to the Mac, like I say, that M1 Cube thing, what am I going to do? All my software is PC based. Do I want to go down that rabbit hole? No. I already did it from Mac to PC, and that was not fun. The advantage of going to the PC is, like I say, there's so much more software out there to play around with. So much more. Not even close. Okay? Where Macs might be a great computer and a great platform, but I like third-party software. I like to see what other people are doing, to make things easier, not harder. So that's the scoop. I'm going to gobble up as much of the free software as possible before all this changes, because who knows if that software will even be around, that's floating around in internet land for us to grab after the Windows update. You just never know. But I stockpile all the free stuff, and I experiment with it. You can get EQs, software EQs, and all these reverb units, and real simple stuff. And you try it out, and it's like, wow, I like that. So I've kept a bunch of that stuff, and it works perfectly on my systems. So anyways, that's the scoop. You can let me know what you're doing. I do read the comments. And we'll all have a cry in, what, is it November, where they're pulling the plug on the Windows 10? So we can all have a cry, because Windows 10 was a good software system, operating system. I enjoyed it. It's just one of those deals. I hate to see it go, but in my studio, it's still going to be here. So I'm trying to see what version I have here. Let's hold on. Can't see without my regular glasses. Yeah, so my studio computer is Windows 10 home version, and I don't see the core number or the sorry about that. I thought it would say. It does not. So, but anyways, yeah, Windows 10 home version, and the one upstairs is the same but a more updated version. But yeah. Anyways, that scoop. This thing runs flawlessly. I love it. So the only issue I've had was having changed the battery on the motherboard, but that's it. I'll probably be due for that one again. So thanks for watching, and good luck with the Windows changeover. Like I said, let me know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing. Staying right old fashioned. Thanks for watching.